What's going on, guys? Assassin, Ranger, and Sorcerer are getting new buffs tomorrow. I'll be letting you guys know all the class changes later on in this video, but for now we're going to be talking about the new skins that we'll be getting tomorrow. The first skin is right here with the hoodie. They look great, and you can also take off the hoodie if you guys want. Alright, here are the next outfit. It looks pretty cute. We have like the bunny ear style outfit for the male and female characters. Alright, here's the next outfit. I'm not sure whether NCSoft have forgotten to make the male outfit, or it might be intended. They're definitely going to use this outfit as the thumbnail. Do let us know in the comment section below what you guys think about this outfit. And finally, for the fourth outfit, we got this returning outfit. So for those of you guys that might have missed this outfit, you'll be able to get them starting from tomorrow. Alright, next we're going to be talking about some PvP changes that we'll get tomorrow. We have some class balance that will include Assassin, Ranger, Sorcerer, as well as the Elementalist, which I'll show you guys later at the end of this video. For the rest of the classes like Gladiator, Chanter, Cleric, and the rest of them, NCSoft have made some class balance changes last week. If you guys want to know about that, I'll be providing the link down in the description below. We're also going to be having PvP item level scaling, PvP crits might have been nerfed as well, and some tweaking and scaling has been done by NCSoft. CCTO Stone's cooldown has been increased from 5 to 15 as well, and you can use heal pots. And finally, your pets, the effects are nerfed, but this doesn't include the genus system. Alright, now let's move on to the PVE changes. We have some changes in the boss mechanics, adjusted to make it easier for melee classes. We have been receiving a lot of reports from melee class players that the boss mechanics are just too hard for melee to play. Some of the changes here including Prow Dungeon, some boss mechanics will not hit melee, and for Vakron Sky Island, the first boss dot damage will take every 1 second instead now, and the last boss root mechanic will now be random instead of just targeting melee. In Fire Temple, Rain of Fire mechanic, you'll get damage only once, even if you're hit multiple times. And Ferocious, dash and double swipe will happen less often. For Arcanist, stage 7 and above, the fire pillars will disappear if boss is staggered. For Deus, NCSoft have fixed an issue where boss spawning the pool behind him if he's next to a wall. And for Nazman, mines are nerfed, and it'll be now more melee friendly. Next, we have Transcendence effects. Puddle damage is now nerfed from 15% to 10% of total HP. And for our Sanctuary raid, Trash Face is now removed. You can defeat first and second boss at the same time too, and NCSoft have fixed the disconnect and loot issues that have been plaguing the Sanctuary. Alright, next let's talk about Season 2 that will be coming tomorrow. We have 2 Season 2 coins right now, which are the new currencies. We have good news, current Conquest trans tickets can be used in Season 2. Ranking system will also be changed to high score base instead of just accumulated score. And also we're going to be getting a catch-up mechanic. So if you missed previous season or your weeklies, you should be able to catch up pretty easily now. As for the arena, 2v2 and 3v3 will be added in Season 3. As for Season 2, we'll still be sticking to just 1v1. Alright, now let's talk about all the class changes and buff for all these classes, starting with Ranger. For the Focus Eye skill, so instead of increase the caster's attack, it'll now increase the damage boost by 1.5%. For Deadshot, the first spec, it'll now be no MP cost. For the fourth spec, the fully charge is removed. And for the fifth spec, it's now going to be 25% chance to reset cooldown. Marking shot animation will now be improved. And the fifth skill will be ignoring block and evasion, and also a guaranteed crit. Arrow Scattershot skill will now have a faster projectile animation, which is really awesome. Visal's Authority 1 vs 20 will now have a damage boost. And finally, Snare Shot, Burst Arrow, and Drill Dart will be getting a faster animation, which is a huge W. Alright, now let's move on to Sorcerer buffs. For the Hellfire skill, damage boost plus smite will be increased. For the first, second, and fourth spec, the fully charged condition are now removed as well. And we also have some issues in the past where you can't cast while moving, which now has been fixed. Next, for Absorb Essence, MP will be restored when block or evade instead of landing an attack. For Bitter Cold Wind, the second spec, instead of Water tolerance is now a flat damage tolerance. And for the force spec, it'll now give you a guaranteed crit instead of multiple hit. Next, for the flame arrow, we're going to get improved and faster animation. That's a huge W. And finally, for rope of flame, instead of attack, it'll now improve damage boost and also smite. Alright, next for the assassin, the hard gore ability now can be used while moving, which is a huge W. And buff for the assassin class, Flash Slice is also an instant cast / proc. For Shadow Fall, we're going to be getting new animation against CC target. That's a huge win for PvP. And for Throw Shadow Blade, 1v5 now has chain skill, 1v10 will reset CD on kill, 1v15 will guarantee a crit, and 1 vs 20 is now an AoE ability. Finally, for the assassin class, Smoke Bomb area of effect will increase to 7 meters from 5 meters. And if you level up this skill, each level will reduce your cooldown by 1 second. Alright, for the final class, Joint Strike Curse, critical damage tolerance have been buffed to 20% instead of just 15%. And Wind effect is now a curse. And then the Summon Ancient Spirit have been reworked a little bit here. We're going to get 4 elemental stacks upon summon. And for every skill used, you gain 4 elemental stacks. And also you can use Dimensional Control. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay up to date with all Aion 2, you guys can leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Join us and become an adventurer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.